Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hops. Today, joined by
Hitler.
the General of Gørløse. Whoa, I said your name.
Yeah,
that's usually
that's
not how it goes.
That's fine.
how it is with
Works.
Brewery. But we've got 3 beers today, 3 wild ales from Dry and Bitter. So Jay from Dry and Bitter reached out and told me that they just were about to release a set of wild ales for the first time in a long time. They did a few years ago, he wanted my thoughts and see if I enjoyed them. So, thanks a ton, Jay. I'm really looking forward to these. Just pouring them out, I was excited. So that's a good start. So this series is a series of wild ales, and there's going to be 5 in total. The first 3 has been released right now, and the last 2 will be probably released around Easter. Sators Square Series is the name of the series. All mixed fermentation sour beers. So we got Sator, we got Tenet, and we got Arepo. Arepo, I think, yes. And I'm probably butchering the pronunciation. I don't even know the reference, and I didn't do the research. Sorry. But it sounds like it's something historic. Arepo?
Yeah. I don't know, but I know Tenet is like, the movie Tenet.
No, I don't know it.
You don't know the movie Tenet?
No.
You should see the movie Tenet then.
Okay, well, homework for me then. But we're going to start off with Sator, which is a mixed fermentation sour on 7.2%. So this one is quite unique because it's not unique. It's just a beer of a bygone era. Recently, I did a video of a homebrew where I put in the title, Bring Back Dry Hop Wild Ales. This is a dry hop wild ale with Southern Hemisphere hops.
You got what you asked for.
I did. So it's been aged in Pinot Noir barrels for 6 months, and then it's been dry hopped afterwards with the Bruce from New Zealand. And it's a hop blend from Freestyle Hops, which is a tribute to Bruce Eggers. I think maybe someone who worked in the company. And it's a blend of, so Nelson Sauvin, Early Harvest Motueka, and Late Harvest Pacifica, and Mid Harvest Pacific Jade. And they say that the blend of hops has aromas of gooseberry, citrus peel, ripe tropical fruit, and orange blossom. Pours a very nice color, hazy golden yellow, white head. All of these poured out with not a lot of carbonation, but I think it's because they tried to do the proper bottle carboning of the beers.
Okay, and these are young bottles.
Yeah, really young. They're just released.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, let's check out the aroma on this one. Oh yeah. Oh man, I miss beers like this so much. I'm getting loads of gooseberry.
Yeah.
But you know what's really fun? On the back, you're totally smelling like dry vinous red grape.
Yeah.
Like the Pinot Noir is definitely there.
Tardiness as well.
Yeah. Touch of a honey sweetness, and I'm also getting a bit of an oxidized kind of port wine note. Or no, maybe not port wine, sherry maybe. But yeah, it's lots of gooseberry. I think it reminds me a lot of Nelson, but just like a sweeter hop character as well.
Yeah, it looks really beautiful in the glass as well.
Yeah, it looks very nice. It smells really good.
Yeah.
Soft funkiness, not a lot of funk.
No.
It's got some floral complexities. There's a bit of a sweet bready maltiness even. But it smells dry. I'm getting a little bit of a funkiness and like slightly vinegary tone. But it's not really vinegary. But I can see connotations to the natural wine we had. Yeah. Just in terms of the sour kind of wild profile of it.
Yeah. But it's not so sour. At least on the aroma.
It smells well balanced.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Let's try it. Cheers. And thanks to Dry and Bitter for the beer. Ooh, yeah. It's much more malty than I expected too.
Yeah.
Quite a substantial, like bready, wheaty, fluffy malt backbone, and the flavor profile, like from the hop blend, and also like the I'm guessing the mixed culture. It's just full on gooseberry to me.
Oh yeah.
It's really like Nelson like.
But it's really nice. It's not puckering sour.
It's super well balanced.
There's actually some quite a nice sweetness as well. Yeah,
I think so. Very nice, well balanced flavor profile. You get a little bit of soft funkiness that's probably going to evolve over time. There's a little bit of I don't know if they put Brett in here or what. It's just mixed culture, so it's probably a lot of different things. It's mixed fermentation, but there's something. It's maybe, I'm not sure if it's Brettanomyces, but there's some soft, funky type quality to it. But you can taste it's really young, because what's forward is like lactic and slightly acidic sourness, but it's soft. It's not like over the top. And then the hop profile. But the hop profile is not like in an IPA. It's like soft.
And it actually does have quite a bit of carbonation, even though that
it looks almost flat. Yeah.
It looks almost flat, but there is actually kind of a nice carbonation in here.
Yeah. 7.2%, you don't taste it. I'm also getting a hint of vanilla from the wood, actually. Like almost like a milky woodiness. Nice vinous Pinot Noir flavor. I think the only thing I love more in this is even more flavor of the Bruce hop, the blend.
Yeah.
Because I think like it tastes like a dry hop wild ale, but it's to the softer end of the spectrum with the dry hop. At least what I'm tasting right now. But I'd like to see a little bit more hop just personally. But otherwise, it's for like the first mixed fermentation beer in I guess it's at least since 2019. Because I think 2019 was the last time they had some wild ales out. It's very nice, I think.
I think it's very nice. It's actually quite drinkable as well. I mean, it's not
It's
like
really drinkable.
It's not like you get tired of the sourness or anything. It's
you could
quite
crush it.
You can almost crush it, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same level of funk as like a lambic, for example, or complexity, but it's a bit more easygoing. But if you think of American wild ales that are dry hopped and whatnot, it's similar to something like that. So let's jump over to the next one here, Arepo. So this is a nectarine sour beer. This is 7.4%, so a little bit stronger. We're actually also doing it correctly then in terms of ABV, and this is just by chance. But so this is a base sour. They use a base sour beer, and that is made with their specialty house yeast, it says, and then they add fresh nectarines to start a wild fermentation to give it a spontaneous complexity. And it was bottled in the summer of 21, and and then it's been conditioned ever since. So a year in the bottle. What about this? Was that also? Yep. So I think all of them has been bottled in 21. But that's also like a lot, his classic wild ales or just lambic, they sit a long time in the bottle to develop carbonation over time. But let's check this one out.
Yeah.
So this one looks a lot like the Sator. It's maybe a little bit lighter in color.
Yeah, a little lighter, but not much.
But nice. Also soft head on this one, not big, but I think maybe it's just because they just started developing carbonation.
Yeah.
Let's check out the aroma. Yeah, it's definitely got nectarine. Almost like canned nectarine or peaches or something like that. It has like a sweetness to it that reminds me of canned stone fruits.
Almost more peaches than nectarine, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. But very soft, very delicate aromatics on this one. It smells quite well balanced. I think this one has a bit more of a punchy aromatic to it.
I mean, this smells more funky than
more vibrant.
Yeah, more vibrant. Yeah.
But it smells nice too.
Yeah,
it's definitely got a nice nectarine profile. Let's try it. Cheers. Very soft carbonation on this one.
Yeah, much softer.
Much softer. Super soft nectarine flavor. It's interesting. Both of these have I don't know, I'd say pronounced, but they have a sweet malt backbone. It's not like really sweet, but there is just a little bit of a sweet maltiness.
Yeah.
It's not like bone dry. There is some body left and some sweetness, but just a little bit.
I actually like it. There is some sweetness to it because it can be too much sour sometimes as well.
Yeah. But I could use more nectarine on this.
Yeah.
Like I think the nectarine is there.
Yeah, but
it's not like
on the plate.
Yeah. But and the sourness and everything is like no way over the top, which I love. It's quite well balanced, like sourness and whatnot, with a base beer, which is really nice. But I would just love a bit more nectarine flavor.
Yeah, and it lacks a bit of carbonation as well. That would.
But that's a matter of waiting. Like I guess they waited a year that started to develop carbonation. They decided to release it. But if you wait even longer, you might get more carbonation.
Yeah. And I guess it also would be more sour, perhaps.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Wild ales, you got to just kind of wait and see and let nature do its thing, and that's how it is. But let's move on to the final one, Tenet. So this one is quite interesting because it's also a different style. The base for this is a Flanders red ale, which is really cool because you don't see that often at all. And then it's been conditioned on whole Danish black Frederiksdal cherries or Stevnsberg cherries. and it was added to start a wild fermentation as well in this one. So they're trying to get the spontaneity of wild yeast from fruit.
I mean, on paper, this is for me checking all the right boxes.
Yeah, you love Flanders Red. So. It's also the strongest of the bunch. It's 8.5.
Okay. Nice.
But you can already see that they're using those cherries.
Yeah, you can.
Really red.
It's like
it's
nice,
beautiful.
like
burgundy red.
Yeah, burgundy red. Yeah.
Slightly hazy pink head. It looks very nice. Let's check out the aroma. Ooh, that's got some funk compared to the others.
That has some funk. And
that has some stinky, like horse blanket.
Almost a little
funky hay, wheaty weirdness.
A little blue cheese.
Yeah, blue cheesy a little bit. Yeah. But underneath there's loads of deep cherry, like really deep black cherry aroma. And then a little bit of a balsamic vinegar, but like super mild. It smells more like a black cherry wild ale than it smells like a Flanders Red, because Flanders Reds often have those like balsamic vinegar, really sharp lactic sourness. Well, let's try it. Cheers. Lots of cherry. Very well balanced cherry though. Like both of the fruit beers have the fruit, but they're not screaming like smack in your face. I'm thinking they're trying to balance like base beer and fruit with these beers. It tastes like that. So both gets to shine. All of the beers drink really, really young. I think the one that drinks the best right now is actually the dry hop one. Yeah. Just because, you get somewhat of a freshness of the dry hopping, and it has some age characteristics. I think the fruit ones actually taste like they could definitely do with sitting for a little bit longer, just to develop more of a mixed fermentation, funky culture, like flavor profile. Because this one, like, it's got like, it sounds really like negative, but it's almost got like a flavor of watered down flaked cherry wine.
A little bit, yeah.
Because it's not like as full on. It's also because not the cherry wines, but you can't help correlate or just think of those like super intense experiences when you drink flaked cherry wine.
It is a very balanced experience. It is.
But balance is nice.
Yeah.
I don't want people to think balance is bad, because balance is awesome. I love balanced beer. This also has a little bit of a milky vanilla type thing and a bit of almond from the cherry pits. Often you also get, and it was whole cherries, but often when you condition on cherries, you can also get some cinnamon. I think it depends on the type and the maceration and things like that. But I'm getting more of a milky vanilla almondy thing on this one.
Yeah, and it also has a greater mouthfeel to compared to the other.
But it's also the strongest. It's 8.5.
Yeah, exactly. So
but it's quite velvety, quite soft. Yeah. The acidity on them are perfect. They're not like too lactic. They're not too acidic. They got both acetic and lactic acid components, it seems, because there is a touch of vinegary flavor on all of them. But when it's just a touch with everything else, it's awesome. But for me, I would just like either like, I think this one is really good. I would just like, a little bit more of hop flavor.
It's actually going for all of them, a little
more
of everything. Yeah, not the sourness, but of the hoppiness and the fruitiness.
Yes. Yeah. But still with a nice, funky flavor as well. Like I want the funk profile to be forward as well. Like I think and with the beers like this, it's about when you drink them as well. I think when at least fruited like wild ales and lambics are best is when you still have a fairly high level of fruit flavor paired with a very nice, good level of funkiness. But finding that sweet spot is really hard because fruit dies with time, gets more sour, and then that's how this beer goes. So. Yeah, if you guys had a chance to try the whole new series here that's just been released by Dry and Bitter, the Sator Square series, let us know what you thought of it. There's going to be 2 more, as I said, releasing next year. But right now, these 3 are out, and you can get them, I guess, where you buy your craft beer, at least in Denmark. But they're for sure worth a shot if you love wild ales. And I'm looking forward to see what these guys will be playing around with in the future. So, yeah, if you guys had these already, let us know what you thought of them. Thanks a ton to Dry and Bitter for the beers as well. Thanks, Jay. Thanks for sending them out. Again, 100% honest opinions. We're not tooting anyone's horn. We're, just enjoying the beers. They're nice. But, again, we're not just blown away or anything. They're just great drinkable wild ales. But we want to see a bit more intensity. That's all. But otherwise, they're very nice. So yeah, if you had them, let us know. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos. We're gonna say cheers in our favorite, and see you guys in the beer review. And bring on the dry hopped wild ales, please. Cheers.